Good morning, Saints. Happy Wednesday morning. So it's hump day. My cat's trying to get out of the door. So thank you for joining me this morning for our morning's devotional. Today is going to be the verse of the day. I think I'm going to try to start doing this because it keeps it more keeps it more concise for me, right? Instead of turning it into a long, drawn out thing, I try to keep these brief. And it's just a morning devotional to help turn our minds and our hearts first thing in the morning unto the Lord. You should always start your day off uh, uh, seeking the Lord first, right? Before we start concerning ourselves with the matters of this world and things we may have to do and preparing to go to work and so on and so forth, right? Our first fruits of the morning should be unto the Lord. I suggest that as the way to start your day off every day. Okay, we're not just Sunday Christians; we're everyday Christians. Okay, prepared to do a good work unto the Lord this day. So the verse of the day it comes out of Psalms 118, verse 24. It's a well-known chapter and verse, but like I say, this Bible never gets old and stale at all. It should never get to the point where it just is a whole hum thing to you, right? Always get into the scriptures. Be a Bible reader. Be a understander of the word and a doer of the word as well. Okay. So Psalms 118 verse 24 says, "This is the day which the Lord hath made. We will rejoice and be glad in it." Amen. That's a powerful and you know what? That's what I love about the Bible because I mean, what's that like 6, 7 words? 10 at most. I don't know the verse, but it's such a powerful verse because, yeah, this is the day that the Lord has made, right? Every day is a gift from God. Every moment is a gift from the Lord. He holds our very next breath in His hands. And so we should always recognize that this is the day that the Lord has made, and let us rejoice and be glad in it, right? This verse reminds us to find joy and gratitude in each day, recognizing recognizing it as a gift from God. Amen to that. And so, saints, there's a few things that you'll learn in your walk of faith that's that are key aspects in your life that you must do, that you should do. That if you have an authentic love for the Lord and a grateful heart, you will want to, right? And that is having a attitude of gratitude, knowing that each day, each moment is a gift from God. Learning to rejoice just in that alone, right, is enough to 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 make your heart glad, despite the storms of life in which you may be going through your struggles. We spoke on struggles yesterday, right? And I don't want to be one of those ones, and I'm not because I've met the whole range of people, right? And I know that my struggle is no worse than the next man's struggle, right? I understand that, and we also need to have that kind of empathetic heart and knowing that whatever we may be going through, there's somebody that's going through 100 times worse. Okay, that's way doing harder, and the struggle is much harder to endure. So always keep that in mind that it's not as bad as it could be. And so learn to find joy and gratefulness and what you do have. There's a lot to be found there if you look for it with Christ-like vision. Okay, see the hand of God in your life, and there's a plane going by, and learn to be grateful for what you do have, and not to complain about what you don't have. Okay, we all could do that if we wanted to, of course, right? And so don't be like that, saints. Always have an attitude of gratitude. See each day as a gift from the Lord, right? Each moment as a blessing. Each heartbeat, be thankful for. And what I've learned is that attitude of gratefulness, uh, 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 that spirit of having joy, and just the fact that we're alive and awake in our and sound mind, that we're saved in the Lord this day. Oh, that right there, that truth that overcomes any problems and troubles we may have in our life, to start off with, right? And then we can get back to the cares of this world because, we still have work to do throughout the day. But start your day off with an attitude of gratitude, with a prayerful and a thankful heart. Uh, uh, just for even opening your eyes. It's the little things with the Lord. Trust me, I know He is the God of the little things, right? And He recognizes and honors the little things that we give unto the Lord. And I'm gonna end it with this. Uh, yes, saints, this is one of those things. Despite what your struggle may be, what you may be having to endure, whether it's health issues, financial issues. I mean, we can run down a list of issues that we as human beings will have to suffer through, right? But at the same time, we know that each day and each moment is a gift from the Lord, okay? And so when you learn to see it in that light, in the truth, in the light of that truth, and you open up your heart and mind to the Lord because of it, all it will create in you such a spirit of thankfulness, and the Lord will honor that. He will, and He does, because He see that despite the struggle, despite the storm, that you are still faithful in your love for Him, and you're still faithful in His word, okay? So that's all I have for us this morning. If you found any value from this devotion, I just ask that you take 5 minutes and give that back unto the Lord with a thankful heart, right? I pray that your faith be increased this day. I pray that you rejoice in this day, right? As saints and as servants, okay? And thank you for watching. Let's be light and let's be salt.